Good morning, everyone. Now that you guys didn't have breakfast yet or what? Good morning. All right, now I'm just making sure everybody's awake. Great, it's so exciting to be here today. This is really a momentous day for us at Carrier. Not every day you get to witness such greatness in such a great presence. But let me start by thanking the Honorable Minister Lokesh for being with us here today and for all the support you've given us. Thank you very, very, very much. And welcome again, David, and all your sponsorship for making this happen and making it a reality. So thank you very, very much. And for our team, because this takes really a village to get it done. So I want to thank all of the Carrier team that has been working together with the fantastic team of Sri City, supporting us, getting us to this moment. And now the real work starts, as I like to say to my team. So after all this celebration's over, we need to go back and start the digging. But I couldn't be more excited about this day because of all what I said, but because India overall is witnessing once-in-a-lifetime opportunity and transformation that has been over 12 and 15 and 20 years in the making. But it's now the moment to go and harvest this phenomenal opportunity. India is not just going through an acceleration and transformation of its economy in one particular vector, but if you look across all verticals in the market, it's on hyper-growth. And that's why we call India as Carrier's most remarkable hyper-growth geography in the world. Actually, in fact, in 2025, India has been one of the fastest growing market for India in the world. And just in Q1 of this year, as Dave announced a few days ago in our earnings call, India again was one of our fastest growing markets. So we couldn't be more excited about this. And as Sundar said, this particular state has all the elements to be in the forefront of this growth. Just a few days ago, one of the biggest hyperscalers in the world, Google, has announced in the a bit north of here, an incredible investment for one of its largest data centers outside the US. But if I take a step back and look at the amazing trajectory that we're seeing just in data centers, India right now has an installed capacity of 1.5 gigawatts, with a plan to get to 10 gigawatts in the next 4 to 5 years. And that's only what has been announced. There is, we know for a fact that there is about another 10 gigawatts that is in the works. We have the power, we have the talent, and we have the ecosystem to do that. Not only this particular city and this particular state has all the elements of success, because we have close proximity to ports, so we can use this as a manufacturing hub for the world out of here, number one. Number two, we have an incredible pool of talent everywhere. And I'm also excited about this facility because this is truly another once in a lifetime and once in a generation opportunity for us, because Carrier 40 years ago was one of the first HVAC manufacturers to build a factory in India. And now 40 years later, we're here again making a remarkable groundbreaking ceremony for what to be the first CHVAC manufacturing at that scale in India, and in particular in this phenomenal state, again, thanks to all the support that we get. So it's exciting times. We don't get to witness this every day. And I couldn't be more excited about our future in India and in Carrier with all the support that we get. Future is only fueled by our underlying belief that it's going to be bright, and I couldn't be more optimistic. Again, thank you very much for all the support that we get, and I couldn't be more excited. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I think the people in this room definitely share the optimism and the excitement. Thank you so much for detailing the landscape of the tech industry in India, and of course our wonderful state as well. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now my distinct privilege to invite Mr. David Gitlin, Chairman and Chief Executive Officer, Carrier, to deliver the address. Good morning.
Well, good morning. Mr. Honorable Lokesh, thank you so much for your leadership and everything you've been doing to support us. To make something like this happen, you need a number of things to come together. It starts with a great team with a great vision, and we have a tremendous team here in India led by Michael, and more in India, Sundar and the team. So I know many of you are here today and many of you may be watching. We could not be more proud of the nearly 5,000 colleagues and teammates that we have here in India, whether it's up in Gurgaon or in Hyderabad or in Bengaluru or in Pune, and soon to be right here in Sri City. We could not be more proud of the team. You need a very supportive government body, and that's at a federal level and very specifically at a state level, even locally here in Sri City. And every time we come to India, especially now that we will be a very proud member of this state, we are received with open arms. And the only question that we get is, how can we make this work for you? And that's rare. It's rare in this world to get such receptivity, and we could not be more grateful for the government support that we've gotten. And then we need a growing market. And we have that in India, where, as Michael just said, the growth that we've been experiencing in India has been the highest growth of any country that we've had in the world. We've gone through 4 years where our compounded annual growth rate has exceeded 20%. As Michael said, the first quarter of this year was 33%. And the activity is just getting started. Data centers, hospitality, commercial office building, residential, growing middle class. It has a perfect environment for sustained growth, and there's not a lot of places in the world where you can have confidence around a continuous GDP growth of 6-7%, perhaps even north of that. So we have the team, we have a phenomenally receptive and supportive governments locally and at a federal level, and then what we have is a phenomenal market opportunity in front of us. And then we have the right to win because we have the product portfolio, we have the digital talent, we have the engineering talent. So we could not be more proud of what's happening, and we could not be more proud to be establishing such a state-of-the-art factory right here in Sri City. So I thank all of you so very much for your support.
Thank you, sir, for charting out Carrier's journey. Of course, it's been an amazing one, and we truly enjoyed you shining a spotlight on each of the stakeholders that have made it even more memorable. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we're deeply honored to invite our chief guest, a leader whose vision has been pivotal in driving the state's global ambition, for his special address. Please join me as I invite Shri Nara Lokesh Garu, Honorable Minister for Human Resources Development, Information Technology, Electronics and Communications and Real-Time Governance, Government of Andhra Pradesh.
Andarki Namaskaram. Distinguished guests, industry leaders, partners and friends. It's a privilege to stand here today at Sri City, one of India's most dynamic industrial ecosystem, only a truly historical occasion. Today we are not just inaugurating a project, we are unlocking the next chapter of India's digital and AI